Telepathy is the biological transfer of information over a distance from one person to another. Now, there are many different types of telepathy, but let's start with the most basic, which is emotional connections. Now, we can actually transfer emotional energy to other people. We're feeling each other's emotions all the time. And these emotions, or the emotional energy which is transferring, gets transferred through what we call chakra cords. Now, we have chakras in our energy body, and some of these chakras are emotion regulators. The root chakra, the sacral chakra, the solar plexus, the heart, and the throat are the five emotion chakras. Now, these emotion chakras can link up with other people's emotion chakras through what we call this chakra cord, and emotional energy can transfer between the two people. So if we're feeling an emotion, actually that emotional energy can transfer to that other person, activate their emotion chakras, and they start feeling the emotion too. Now, we think that this evolved millions of years ago in early animals as a survival tactic. It's very beneficial for a species to feel each other's emotions. Fear, for example, will keep animals alive, keep a group of animals alive. So it's an evolutionary tactic. Another type of telepathy is thought transfer. We can transfer thoughts to other people as well. In fact, we're constantly uploading thoughts to the collective mind, and we're constantly downloading thoughts from the collective mind. Now, we've conducted research on telepathy, and one thing we found is that the collective mind moves. So I remember when I was on a boat in Turkey and we were driving around the different anchorages and we were doing experiments with telepathy with someone back in the UK. So what we found was that when the person in the UK would send energy, telepathic energy, I would receive it maybe 15, 20 minutes later or so. I'd feel it as a wave coming through my brow chakra. So we figured out that actually telepathy goes through the brow chakra. Emotional connections go through the emotion chakras, but telepathy actually comes through the brow chakra. So my brow chakra and the other person's brow chakra were connected with a chakra cord, and energy was being transferred, or information was being transferred from one place to another. Now, what we found was that actually the collective mind shifts. It's not a static thing. So when the information on one day would take a particular route through the collective mind, it would take a certain amount of time to get to me. Now, if I was in an anchorage somewhere else which was completely remote, what we found was that sometimes it would take a lot longer. Sometimes it would take about a day or so, and it would arrive in dribs and drabs in broken information. So what we figured was that the more remote you are, the less you are connected to the collective mind. And that is because remote areas are lacking in people. And it's people and animals that are producing the collective mind. So everybody is beaming out mind energy in every direction and connecting to the collective mind. But if there are no people in an area, then there's not much collective mind, there's not much connectivity. So that's why in those remote anchorages, I was getting broken messages through, because it was very difficult for that information to find its path to me. Any questions? Leave them in the comments.